Yeah, so these two have only ever met twice before, back in 2023 both times. And it was Moregard that was the victor, 3-1 both times.
1-all.
It must have given Robles real hunger and desire to get his revenge. Yeah, they met the Singapore smash in the contender Antalya. What a shot that was!
Yeah, unbelievable. Playing it on one leg there.
But they're in the lines and playing the line. Robles with some clean attacks so far.
A bit more direct than I know him for. Normally he's going a bit more hooky with that forehand.
He knows he can't afford to do much of that against Moregard though. Especially coming with a more aggressive approach than he would normally have to play.
Yes, good hands, but not able to convert that backhand punch cross court. Robles being vigilant. Trying to get mostly down the line into the backhand half of the Swede.
It's a test of time, matter of when, not if, until you see a Moregard punch. Think of it as a high-risk shot. He does it more than most and more consistently, of course, than most. Here's the shot block.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
That last one didn't seem on.
Yeah, he whipped his wrist through it so often. Not really known for that kind of shot, but still he's got it in the locker. We know he's been improving that backhand. Open up so much recently.
He's always had quite a unique grip, Moregard. Call it the hammer grip, shake hand. But very, very loose and a little bit further down the racket. Needs that security of spin, so as you say, been working on that backhand counter. Robles keeps in front here, but now just a 2-point margin. Managed to reduce the deficit, the Swede. Has the serves here to help his cause as well. Went for the bottle challenge.
4-7.
A serve named after the challenge where you have to serve it around the bottle down the line to curve back in.
We're not going to see him mess up many of those today. Given the time and opportunity, he's going to put those kind of rallies away. Obviously, Robles, very, very talented in those kind of rallies, but it's a different breed here.
Lovely third ball kill. Moregard misread the service. Maybe he didn't. Maybe it was just too handcuffing to do much else with. Regardless, Robles guarantees at least a cushion of 2 points. Make that 4. I'm impressed here, Jordan.
Yeah, very, very heavy, straight, heavy backspin serves. Is that down? Oh, just missing. Too shallow.
Skyscraping lobs from Robles. So good back there. But you can't kid a kidder. Oh my God. Manages to deal with it. It was so close there to landing. Moregard is very, very good at getting himself into trouble, but even better at getting out of it. Must be very, very frustrating for the opponent. Because you often feel like you have time and space. You feel like you have a chance. That can often be the mind games of Moregard. And
he's so mentally stable these days. We saw it the Olympics. I think he was down 2-10 in the first couple games against Hugo Calderano. Managed to somehow turn that one around.
Yeah, it was I think 10-4 in that first game.
Was it 10-4?
Completely swung the match.
I think he was down 9-4 here, so...
Good shot selection, just tinselling the half long over the net, Robles.
It wouldn't be a kick in the teeth for Robles if he were to lose this first game. He's definitely done enough to win it.
Well, we can safely say that if he can win this point here. And he can't. Moregard playing with additional rotation. Swede has been as high as 3 in the world. Back into the top 10 again.
Even he didn't know what to do with that one. Just had to watch it breeze by.
Not often you can leave Moregard looking flabbergasted. That was an exemplary finish. And he's chop blocked it for the win off of a third ball attack.
Yeah.
In touching distance for the first place finish. Truls Moregard, finalist in 2022. Lost to the same man at the last edition, Darko Jorgic, the defending champion, who struggled in his first match against Unesco, won that 3-2. Last time a Swede won this event, 1996. And guess who that was, Jordan?
1, 2.
If I'd had to take a guess, I'd probably say the great Janovi Voldner.
And you'd be correct in your assumption. 7 times all-time leader with Bolt.
I mean, it was pretty hard to guess because there was so many great Swedish players.
Yeah, Jörgen Persson, Eric Lind, Michael Appelgren, Stellan Bengtsson. And of course Moregard, helping Sweden win the European Team Championships in Malmö for the first time in 21 years. That was huge, wasn't it, Jordan? That final, that was electric.
Yeah, unbelievable. Obviously, he registered 2 wins in the team event, so a massive stepping stone for the team to clinch the victory.
It's a crafty flick.
Yeah, you can just feel maybe the gears are starting to turn up here.
Really digs out there with Moregard.
Even off the net, able just to jump in. Classy.
Yeah. Cunning play. A unique form motion with his serve, Truls Moregard. Just so different, and that's what it takes to cause a wave.
Just mistiming that backhand.
So often the main attraction. This hasn't gone fully according to plan yet. What were you saying, my friend?
Just trying to whip that backhand from way back on the table. As you said, this is proving a lot bigger task than probably a lot of you at home would have imagined. Needs to be careful here. Robles doesn't nibble back in this set. It's a service warning for Moregard for the height of the serve.
7-5.
And it's a classy little serve, serving it from the middle into the forehand side.
86 points. He said 86% of his points behind serve. Another line blurring shot from Robles though. He can take the ball low off of a greasy spin and manage to still play it low.
Left 6-8.
Still in this, the Spaniard. Oh, a bit of cash back.
Wow. Thought that was done and dusted after that receive. I think Moregard did too.
Well, the penny hasn't dropped yet. Oh, it's a nedge.
9-7.
Double happiness. For Robles, double devastation. His heart sunk twice. Gets a touch to the tape himself, but Moregard unbothered. 3 game points.
Yeah, classy play. Not trying to force the issue, however.
Key, it got Robles into a more defensive position, which we expected him to be more of in the first game, but that was testament to Robles' ability. If you could take one shot of Moregard's, paste it into your own game, which would it be? You've obviously played in Sweden yourself, being around him.
1-2.
Inspired him, I'm sure.
I'd probably take the... I don't know if that inspired him. I think it's inspired me, but... I'd probably take the brain, to be honest. You said shot, but... I feel like he's a clever table tennis player. I like the way he thinks through the points. I feel like if I could have that in my game, maybe I'd be a better player. And not maybe, I would.
See, and that awareness then, that he has, that ability to think outside the box. Talking about this with Dan Ives, one of the big content creators in table tennis. Talking about the Scandinavians. Over the years, the players that they've created, past and present players, so crafty, so cunning. Yeah, Moregard had enough there. But, you know, they treat it, the Scandinavians, like more of a game than a sport.
Yeah, I think they allow the players to have their own individual styles. You can see that with Matthias Falk with the pimples on the forehand. Carlsen, the lefty, Anton slightly different. None of them are robotic, none of them are the same. Everyone has their slight differences. And that's what I think helps them when they get to this top level. So difficult to play.
Yeah, how do you prepare?
Definitely for someone like Truls, you can't really prepare so much. You don't know what he's going to do. Not very predictable.
Oh, wow, we saw a bit of everything there, didn't we? Did well to caress that back, Robles, in the way that he did. Oh yeah.
That's well dealt with. Wasn't quite sure if that was dripping out half long. If he had to come in short, he quickly changed his mind.
Can he stay in front, the Spaniard? Shovel serve. Oh, he's done brilliantly. Moregard did even better.
Oh, wow.
He's just
That's
played
special.
it around the net.
That is special. Such a clutch time to do it as well. Acted like he was walking through the park.
Cheeky chap, Moregard. Robles played a lovely chop block off that angle. But when you play the angle like that, you're asking for the around the net, especially against Moregard. Would you say that he's got an underrated level of power, Truls Moregard? Do you feel as though that kind of goes under the radar a little bit? his physicality element to his game.
Maybe. I don't know who's really underrating it, but yeah, maybe. Goes under the radar. That forehand is devastating when he's given a chance.
He's known for his tricks, his flair, his feeling. But make no mistake, you give him something that he knows is coming, he can absolutely demolish the ball. There's something quite cutthroat to his game. And despite improving the backhand, miscalculates what Robles gave him there. But he's gone from 2 behind to 2 in front. Truls now just 1. And he catches an edge. Oh man, you can sympathise with Robles there.
9-6.
Happy with that serve, taking it from the middle. Creates a different understanding on the receive. Slightly different side spin. And getting all caught up in the middle. Really not happy with himself. He knows he could probably do a little bit better than that, but take nothing away. Great placement from the man on screen.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying about that power, Fraser. He sure smacked through that one.
Yeah, don't give me that, he says. Too high, too shallow. But it was about what he did before to set that up that was genius. This is where Moregard creates conversation. Some of his shot selection seems a bit wild, but just think back to that match against Im Jong-hoon at the Worlds in 2021. What do you reckon of that one, Jordan? Lottery shot?
The shot or the other match?
The shot.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen him put it on loads of times, so we can't blame him for trying.
Don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle. Nice from Robles. Did well to deal with that chop block.
Yeah, forces a Swedish timeout.
To save. You called it, Jordan. I tell you what, though, I don't think anyone here, other than Moregard, knew it was going quick to backhand.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's see. Because Moregard knows if he gets off to a slow start here, there could be trouble, and you can see, just losing that first point already, vocally frustrated.
I think we're going to see maybe something similar to Felix, maybe a freight train of points.
Well, the freight train himself, Marcus Freitas, watching on here. A man who actually had quite a good head-to-head over Moregard. Beat him at the European Summer Series in 2022. Well, that's a couple of balls now that Robles felt like he should make.
It's nice that you mentioned Freitas, Fraser, because the winner of this match will face the Portuguese man in the next round in the quarterfinals.
He defeated Andre.
Yeah, superb. Great feeling from both, but the Swede coming out on top. And the only thing I could think of to answer your question, Fraser, would be maybe to disrupt the rhythm. Disrupt the rhythm of Moregard, and the ball boy's done a great job of that.
1-5.
The
1-6.
the freight train seems to be leaving the station.
Variation is certainly the way to try and maybe stall Moregard, create a little bit of hesitation. And again, how do you kid a kidder? You're almost hoping for a lapse in focus
you're looking to disrupt, then the umpire faulting his serve is definitely one of those things. Moregard just taking a deep breath, going for the slightly higher toss this time. We didn't really see a replay, but I'm not really too sure what the umpire saw wrong with that serve.
Let 3-7.
Moregard was certainly thinking something, but didn't contest.
No way.
Oh my God! It's back!
Oh my days.
I've never seen something quite like that. He's looking over to us, this Truls Moregard, but I don't think I can do that justice. I'm sorry, mate. What can you say about that? The chop smash of Robles. Moregard had his back to the table.
And now from what was a comfortable lead, Robles claws 2 back. He could start looking a little bit more techie for the Swedish international if he loses any more here.
I still can't believe what we just saw. Top block. Robles lobbing it down this time. Oh, Moregard tried to take it off the bounce. Not easy to do that.
Yeah, just trying to take all the time away from the high sky lob. Wasn't able to execute. He's got serve in hand though. He's got to finish this one.
Robles enjoying himself out here as well.
He has to.
No way!
He has to win that point. For the match, for his confidence, for everything. You can't kid a kidder, as you say. Normally we would see Truls Moregard back away from the table doing this kind of action, but Robles putting up a fight.
I wanted to see an exhibition, and we have seen it, but just not in the way we expected. Strawberry push.
Yeah, he's relaxing himself now, trying some different ideas maybe he has in his head, letting his hand go.
Tricky serve.
Right idea, wrong execution.
Baited him, didn't he, there, Alvaro Robles?
Although the score might say something, this has been far closer than it might read on the paper.
Moregard through. The Hercules celebration. The table